imagine someone called you a maggot-infested human being? That would sound like a horrible insult to you, right? Maggots are scary insects. But what if I told you this statement is actually a compliment in disguise? If you listen closely, you might hear the words, "You are a magnificent human being," turning the entire insult into a compliment. Now, it might sound like a stretch, yet this ability to perceive things differently from how others want you to perceive it is actually a technique called mental flexibility. It's not about magically erasing those insults or hurtful words in your statement. Instead, it's about using your brain and changing their perspective on how you take their words. Mental flexibility is not similar to mental strength. Mental strength is building the strength you have in your mental capabilities, almost like building a wall around yourself. As Winston Churchill puts it, to improve is to change, but to be perfect is to change often, highlighting the importance in changing to learn and to improve yourself. Now, mental flexibility doesn't come easily. In fact, it comes from all the experiences around you, day-to-day experiences of hurtful words such as the word no. Now, all of us associate the word no with something negative. It has a negative connotation to it. But think about the word no. When somebody says it to you in an email saying that they don't want you to be part of their program, or when you're in court. In a rejection email, it sounds very sad. It makes you feel belittled. But what about in court? In court, it makes you feel powerful. It gives you a wall to hide behind before you find the correct answer. This is just a simple example of how no, a simple word, and O, has two different meanings. Now, mental flexibility is just like your lenses to the world. If you take a good look at me, especially my height, I can tell you I'm no basketball prodigy. But my height, most people tell me, is the word short, or very short. My height has always been something people like to mock, to tease me about. But I've never let it stop me, because I changed my mindset to the way I think about this tiny thing people like to mock and tease me about. My height can be something unique. I might be one of the shortest in my class, but hey, I'm one of the shortest. They'll remember me. It's a unique memory hack that my classmates have. If you think about Napoleon, he's 4 feet 11, but can you say his achievements were just as small? My shortness has always been something people tease and mock me about, but I've never been afraid of it, making it into something unique about me, making it into a memory hack. At least I know I will always have a spot in front of every single picture, in the front row too. Now, mental flexibility doesn't only come from self-experiences. If you can imagine a beggar on the streets, the beggar and the beggar friend are both earning money, but the beggar's friend is earning slightly more money than the beggar is. Now let me ask you a question. Do you think that beggar will be more jealous of their friend, or would the beggar be more jealous of someone like Bill Gates, a multi-millionaire CEO? Now the answer to this is that the beggar will be more jealous of their friend, who's earning only a slight bit more money than them. But the reason why is because they're similar. You see, the beggar and the beggar's friend are both beggars, and the beggar feels like their friend should not earn more money than them. They will be more jealous of their friend, but they will aspire to be someone like Bill Gates. This story made sense to me because if you think about it, people are only jealous of those who are better than them. This quote changed my entire perspective to how people say insults and mock you. Because when they do, they're probably jealous. And if they're jealous, you're probably doing something right. This way, to turn somebody's negative insults into a positive motivation for yourself can change your perspective on yourself and your ability to learn and continue to learn. Now, mental flexibility comes from all of these experiences, gathering from others, gathering from yourself, but mental flexibility is also like your windows to the world. If you only have one window, and you look through it to see that your neighbor's car is extremely dirty. You might say that it's your neighbor's car that's dirty. But if you have 5 windows in your house, you might be able to tell that it's not your window, it's not their car, but it's your window that's dirty. Mental flexibility gives you the chance to perceive things from different perspectives. You get the chance to change their words and how their words hit you. Next time something like a negative stimulus in your life takes you in the wrong direction, please remember, maybe it's not the way you have to think of it. Maybe there's a different way to think of it. Words don't have to hurt the most. They can inspire, motivate, empower you to be better. It's only how you perceive it. Changing the way you take your words can make yourself so much better and improve yourself. So please, make those negative stimuli in your life into more powerful ones. Make them improve you. Thank you.